Hey guys, it's been a while since we purchased some projects, and what a coincidence, I just purchased a flooded W209 CLK350 convertible, like I always do, and I had probably gazillion of them so far, and I just pushed it to my driveway literally 30 minutes ago, and it's gonna be kind of quick walk around because I know the rain is coming and it came with the window open, that battery, and so I need to move quickly, just at least to close the windows. However, I'm not sure if it's gonna do much more damage, since I noticed this car was sitting at Copart from 1st of August. Now it's January, so it's like 5 months or so. So what's gonna be another rainy night, but regardless, it came just like that. It was listed as a non-runner, flat damage. That's all I know about it. From the quick look I saw, it's fairly rough. Looks like the coolant is the wrong color. It's supposed to be like a bluish green, and this got orange. Rusty bolts, no filter. A filter was in the back seat. What else? Rusty bolts, no signs of the damage. The frame rails, both of them are straight. No much corrosion on the engine itself. It's freaking so dirty, I don't want to touch it, but we'll come back to the engine in a moment. It's very dirty inside. I'm not sure who was driving this car, but take a look at that. It's like I don't want to touch anything in here. And ironically, I bought this 08350 CLK like a week ago maybe, and it came with a spotless interior, like brand new, and I already sold the front seats from it, and it would be nice to use them in this car. The interior would love to be refreshed, at least. This center console, I don't know what kind of person you're supposed to be to drive the car, and I don't know, it's like its own ecosystem is here. I mean, there is no funky smell, from being flood damaged. I'm not sure if this is really the case. This is a scent, and this car came from South Carolina. It could be it's been living like near the beach area, so the scent doesn't really means it was flood damaged, but regardless, there is damage on the trunk lid. Looks like someone was trying to open maybe the convertible top. I did open the trunk with the key because the trunk wasn't listening or responding to any of the handles or buttons, and actually, interestingly enough, this trunk is equipped with a hydraulic lift, so it opens and closes automatically. So without much rambling, I would like to connect the battery and at least close the windows, and we'll see if the car is alive or what's happening with it. Okay, this is the voiceover because for some reason GoPro glitched and didn't record the audio. So what I did, or actually what I'm doing right now on the video, I'm connecting the good battery with the 1 gauge jumper cables. Those are like a very fat cables, and obviously I'm struggling with a good contact, and I noticed that the ground cable was replaced on that car, and it was replaced with some cheap aftermarket stuff. It looks very similar to Mercedes, but it is more flimsy and obviously doesn't provide good contact, so I'm gonna replace it eventually. The light works. It reads 120 something thousand miles. Everything is, coming back to life. I was, curious in regards to the, flood damage, but looks like the flood was affecting only the engine. There is no any kind of flood smell inside the cabin. The electronics works as it should, and I was trying to close the windows, and first of all, this switch, the main switch, is on the broken side, and none of the other switches are working. I tried all of them, no effect at all. So yeah, I'm trying the rear right passenger now, and nothing is happening. And I'm trying to operate the convertible top switch, because when the top is closing, it's supposed to also close all 4 windows, or let's say open all 4 windows when you attempt to open the top. But what I noticed just now, that 2 rear headrests are in the upper position, which means something triggered the SRS system. And that typically happens when there is some kind of impact, or it happens when the car thinks it may turn over. So in this case, when the headrests are up, the convertible top is not operating at all. Those things are locked now, and I cannot simply push them down. As far as I know, yeah, they are locked. So what you do is, hopefully I won't gonna block your vision, there is a special lever you need to depress, and then you'll be able to lower the rear headrests. It's maybe, oh okay, there is the springy button, and I'm gonna need all my strength to lower it. And this, like a lever, needs to be depressed all the time until the headrest. Hopefully, how I can make it better. Maybe like that. Let's try it this way. Alright, first is down, and the passenger headrest has this like a button on the same side. It's towards the driver, and let me try to find it. It's slightly tricky. Yep. Oof, that was tough. All right, let's see if it helped us in any way. And moving back to the front. Where's the key? Let's check out what's happening. Top in operation. Yep. That's it? No? I mean, at least the windows are closed, but it still shows top in operation. I'm not sure what it's still trying to do actually. Looks like everything is closed. I just remembered that's not the last kind of ledge for the roof to close to finish its operation. The last ledge is on the passenger side. It's kind of in a compartment underneath the, you know, the top. So there is the switch that shows the system that the cover that hides the convertible top is actually locked in position. So most likely either the switch is broken or disconnected, and the car cannot see that you know, this lid is closed. However, physically it's closed. And I can hear the sounds from the hydraulic pump. It's obviously low on fluid, and so that's gonna be it for today in terms of the windows and top operation. We're gonna come back to it like maybe tomorrow if the weather is gonna be okay. Let's move to the engine actually and see what's happening there. I'm curious to see. What do we have? So we have coolant somewhere in the middle of the tank, which is, you know, not bad, not good. We have the coils that are being marked for some reason. Let's check what's happening in here. We do have more oil than we do need, which means there could be the water in the bottom of the engine. That would explain why the whole thing is kind of partially disassembled. What we can do right now is we can put a 27mm socket onto the crank and try to wiggle it. Hold a second, let's check it out. Okay, 27mm socket. Let's try to put it onto the nut. One hand that is not so convenient. Who would have known? Okay, it's on the nut. Oh. It's solid locked, or locked solid, or solid locked, or solid locked. No, it's not even a tiniest. Okay, we've been here before. I mean, in the same situation. Very quick to do. We're gonna pull the coils, we're gonna pull the plugs, and we'll see what's inside. Okay, let's pull all the coils. Going to the other side. Do we need a micro pry tool? Yes, we do. Okay. Let's try not to break them. Ah, my bad, each coil got 2 bolts. This looks like it's been a long time since I removed coils from M272 motor or engine. Alright then, let's arrange some more. Alright. Okay, it's dry at least. This one is dry. And dry. Come on. Dry. Dry. Okay. Next goes the plugs. Let's see if this is the. That should be good. Do I have my maybe I need slightly deeper. Let's try this. The tip is dry, but there is the corrosion inside, so it had water for sure. Okay, let's jump to the next one. This one is, at least it's dry inside. The tip is dry. Okay, can I reach to this one? What about this? It has a corrosion inside. I'm going to the other side. Okay. This one is not dry. It's got water. This one got water. This one got water. By the way, those sockets for the spark plugs are like lifesavers. I will put the link for them in the description of this video. I highly do recommend them. Swivel and like lifesaver. Now we have all 6 spark plugs out. Let's try to rock the crank and see if it's totally solid lock. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Rock solid. Yeah. Ooh. Woo. So what I'm gonna do right now, I will use compressed air, spray the water out from there. Let me remove the good stuff. Let's check if you're gonna see the fountain. Hopefully not into my face. It's just a debris. Just a debris. Come on, it got me. Come on, leave it, leave it. Oh my god. Let's continue. Cannot find it. A lot of debris. It actually hurts when it's you know, sandblasting my hand. But no water. We can play with the debris later. I would like to see the water. Trying to get inside the spark plug hole and just to get into the cylinder. Actually nothing. Let's try the other one. Nothing. I was expecting to see like the fountain. All right, let's disconnect the battery. I don't like to play that game. I'll try to put this battery overnight for charging, and we'll see it's alive or it's totally dead. I was expecting to see the water because the spark plugs were. Interesting. I took the next toy, the borescope. Let's try to feed it into the cylinder, and service says there is, hold a second, there is no water. Let me see if I can get a better view with the side camera. It's obviously, it had water, but there is no water now, so This is the head with the valves. Okay, let's check out the neighbor cylinder. Again, there are signs of water, but looks like maybe it actually went down to the pan and crank. This valve is open, not good, but what that means, and yeah, this one had water as well, but doesn't have it now. Also open valve. The camera is already dirty, but there are some, let me clean the camera some. I think I saw the water. Yeah, you can see like there is residuals from the water, but what that means is we're gonna spray a ton of WD-40 or maybe liquid wrench in those bores, and we'll come back tomorrow and try to rock the crank, and who knows, maybe we can start it. The rain is starting again, so I need to do it pretty quick. Okay, almost nothing in this bottle. Let me okay, guys, I apologize. The situation with the light is not favorable. Let's try this one. It says sprays upside down, but it doesn't actually. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same on the other side. All right, I think it's enough for now. Let it sleep, let it soak, and we'll check it out tomorrow, or maybe day after tomorrow. Interesting how much water is in the oil pan actually. That would be interesting to see, but not now. Guys, I'm gonna come back tomorrow.